And what's up, replay viewers? Let's wipe the lens really quick because that was the longest 2 minutes of my whole life. Before somebody says, wipe the lens. All right, what's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. Anthony C., first one in the room out there in the United Kingdom, and Alfred Clues in Canada, welcome. Good to see you, Marty. Good to see you, Michelle King. Good to see you, Chris MG, or GM Chris. Good morning, GM Chris. Good to see you there, ABX Girl. Welcome. Good to see you, Activity 79 and Dave in the great state of Georgia. Welcome. Good to see you, Adriana and Robert T. Welcome. Good to see you, DeBailey out there in London. Good to see you, RoboJax. Welcome. Good to see you, Brian Bell and Phyllis. Welcome. Good to see you, Mark Friedman and Oleg. Welcome. Good to see you, Mary and Jay Chulo. Welcome. Good to see you, Blue Omega and Claudio Ordamentri. Welcome. Steve LaPont, good to see you. Some meteorologists are still calling for 6+. It's, you know what, Steve, we'll get to that in a bit. I agree, Steve, I agree. We'll get into that in a bit. Good to see you there, Marty. Welcome. Good to see you, Brian Davis and Greg W. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, Chris MG Vlogs and Sheena and PD are checking in, saying hello. Welcome to the Coney Island Creek, everybody. We're at the Coney Island Creek. If I look in this direction, that will be Manhattan, Verizon Narrows Bridge, not that far from here. We're on the far western tip of Coney Island. And it feels wet now. It feels like a little rain component to it. Maybe barely, maybe an inch and a half here. I'm going to say an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches here in Coney. But now it almost feels like it's raining. And this has come in the last few minutes. Good to see you, Adrian T. Welcome. Good to see you, Julie B. Good to see you, Robinson Lopes. Shout out to all the channel members. Thank you so much to all the channel members for being a part of the channel. Thanks to you guys, this live stream is possible. Good to see you, Nabul. Welcome. Cody Bachman's checking on in. Good to see you, Cody. But yes, right now, very wet component right now. It's not that nice dry snow I like to live stream in. But we're here in the dunes. The snow is covering up all the garbage that's usually here on this beach. So, find myself a nice hot cup of coffee when I get back to the house. My house is over yonders. Good to see you there, Ramona. Welcome. Good to see you, Brendan Davidson, out there in Daytona Beach. All right, let's get to the amusement district, huh? Let's get off this beach and let's look around the neighborhood really quick. And then we'll make our way to the other side here. Because I don't like being here because I'm looking into the wind. This is kind of like northwest, looking in this direction here. I'm looking into the wind. But this is the Coney Island Creek. We're looking eastbound. We're going to head over, walk across Coney Island now. It turned into a wet, sticky snow. Came out here about an hour ago. And I have to say, an hour ago, it was a nice, puffy, light snow. Now there's like rain with it. I would say now we're getting rain. Good to see you there, Diana Lee, out there in London. Welcome. Beach is beautiful though, but I don't think it's going to be 5 inches now. This is why I'm out now. Supposedly it's like the heaviest time. It's going to be right now. So we're going to be out here for the heaviest time. I'm going to try to make it to 11, 12 o'clock. Let's see. If it stays wet like this, it's not fun. And I know that sounds weird, but yeah, wet snow. Best way I could describe it, but it's pretty though. Good to see you, Cyclone Joe. Welcome. Let me wipe the view lens. Yeah, it's very wet. It's not that nice snow that just falls off the equipment. It's this fucking wet snow shit. Yeah, this is the Coney Island Creek right here. It's very moist, yes. Very moist. Exactly, Chris. I'll be outside for you guys. I will be outside for you guys. How about that? I'll be outside for you guys. Good to see you, Investigator. Welcome. The Investigator. Yeah, let's head down to the other side and see what's going on. Hello. Good to see you. Oh, Karen J. McLean with a $5 super chat. Karen J. McLean, thank you so much for your very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Thanks for buying my $3 cab back to the house. Thanks for buying my $3 cab back to the house. Thank you so much, Karen J. McLean, with a big $5 super chat. Yes. Yes. Good to see you, Julie B. Welcome. It always feels weird not live streaming with a gimbal, but I'm not going to subject my gimbal to this shit today. Even if I have an umbrella. Juice Golden, good to see you. As we walk the rustic streets of the west end of Coney, let's make our way across here. Yeah, about 1.5 inches, I want to say here. A very slushy 1.5 inches at that. It feels very wet, but I feel like this wet snow has come in the last hour. It was a very nice snow earlier. Okay, so here I could feel it. Here I could feel the nice snow. And it's loving the lens. Did you guys hear that garbage truck okay? Let me know. I only have one microphone operating, so let me know if I should put on the external mic and in a sense sacrifice a battery of one of the microphones. So you guys can get direct sound. Let me know. Good to see you, Brett. Yes indeed, Brett. And we're going jingle all the way, baby. Edgar Gonzalez, bienvenidos. Looks like you got 2 inches. Yeah. About. A very slushy. Feels very slushy now. Good to see you. Oh my God, and Deborah with a $10 super chat. Deborah, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $10 club. $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat, Deborah. That is much appreciated. I will be careful out here. I'm definitely taking my time. It's very slushy. I'm worrying about tomorrow morning. This is all going to be ice. This is all going to be ice. The investigator, yes indeed. And Steve LaPont, couldn't even put away the Bill Murray. Steve LaPont with a $5 super chat. Steve LaPont, thank you so much for your very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big a $5 super chat. Steve LaPont, appreciate it, Steve. Appreciate it, Steve. Let me give you the report from Coney Island. We're going to be here for a while. We're going to be here for a while, so good to see you. Nadine Smith, good morning. This is all going to be ice. This is all going to be ice, people. Good to see you. Rouge Jones, welcome. Shout out to all the channel members. Thanks to the channel members, this broadcast is coming in. Craig, I'll do my best to keep away from the yellow snow. I'll do my best. Take a shot if you're watching on the replay. How many times people will mention yellow snow? Take a shot of your favorite drink if you're watching on the replay. Miniature. Mini drinking games brought to us by Schaefer Beer. All right. Woo. Good to see you there, Colleen. Welcome out there in Cyprus. I mean, this is easy. Sebastian, I don't know. I think we're going to get like 3-4 inches here in Coney. But it's beautiful. Wait until we get down by the ocean side. We started our broadcast on the creek side. But now we're going to go to the ocean side. But, oh, yeah. So somebody asked what kind of footwear I'm wearing. Black Timberland boots. So if Timberland wants to sponsor me ever, it'll be much appreciated. Black Timberland boots. And they are waterproof and all that shit. And they're very comfortable. They've been my reliable boot for I don't know how long now. I'm from Brooklyn, duh. Good to see Sean of Bagels and Walks. Everyone follow Sean at Bagels and Walks. Fantastic content creator from the Upper East Side. Yeah, hopefully no more than 4. I think that's what we're gonna hit. This is it. Anything that really accumulates, it's gotta happen right now. It's gotta happen right now. This is the window. From about 9 in the morning to 11 in the morning. 11:30. We may even get a sunset tonight, which is just insane. But by sunset time, it's going to be really windy. The winds are going to really pick up. Tomorrow's going to be a very windy day. And I'm not looking forward to tomorrow because I got to work tomorrow morning. So let's see if they cancel. But only that. Welcome, Barbara C. out there in Georgia. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, I think so, Sean. We'll see. We'll see. Let's just get down there. Let's just get down to the ocean side and see what it's like. What's nice right now is that I have my back to the wind. So I was looking against the wind at the creek there. So once you're out of the wind, it's really nice. It's actually warm. Good to see you, Beach Mom. Welcome. And Jack of Majors Minis fame. Good to see you, Jack. Welcome. Very icy, wet. It's a very heavy, wet snow. I miss the days of like powder, like really fluffy powder. Jack asks, is the gimbal broke? I'm not using a gimbal, Jack. I'm sorry. When we have conditions like this, the gimbal doesn't like to work, and I don't like to walk around with an umbrella and a gimbal. So if it's too shaky, I'm sorry. This lady complained that your name was W-R-I. Oh, I don't understand, Brett. I'm sorry. Good to see you, Cynthia. Welcome. Yeah, not using the gimbal today. We're not using the gimbal today because it's the gimbal doesn't like to level out. I want microphones. So, and plus I got to do this every few minutes. Yeah, it's a heavier, wet snow. It's annoying. Good to see you, Carol. Welcome. Ooh. See how the wind's picking up? See, I'm walking with the wind, so it's actually really easy to shoot this and hang out here. So I'm going to keep my back to the wind. It's fine. This is all going to be ice. This is all going to be ice. Yes, and that's true. John Laura, that's true, John. Yeah, so how gimbals work, it's a magnetic brushless motor. And when you get below 30 degrees, they start acting funny. They can't maintain the kind of weight that they're supposed to maintain. So they sag and they strain. And then also the wet, the motors are not waterproof, so. Oh, awesome, Only. Thanks for following me from that, from my Central Park videos. Neil, good to see you, Neil. Good to see you, Tom Y. Welcome. So what do you guys want to see? This is what they want to see, people. They want to see shots of snow trucks, snow plows going around. Yep, it's snowing. No snow day for me. I got to be outside here for you guys, right? All right. Let's use this bus stop here and wipe the camera down really quick. Good to see you, Julio. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning on in. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun today. Oh my God, the whole rig is already icing over. So I do have stuff on top of the phone, kind of like a barrier on top of the phone. So, okay. Lenses look good. Yeah, it's like a wet snow. It's really annoying. I bet you the bus is going to stop for me. Don't stop for me, bus. I'm not waiting for you. Oh, good. This guy's got to slow down the whole bus. Good to see you, Rachel. Welcome. Used to drive the TA snowplow back in the day. Nice. Oh yeah, this is like a wet, slippery. This is all going to be ice in a few hours. This is not going to be fun in a few hours. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is not going to be fun in a few hours. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Very wet. Very wet, very slushy. Good to see you, Darlene. Good morning, Cynthia Beal. Welcome. Saw some crocus plants 2 days ago. Crocuses are the first flowers of spring. Yes, indeed. Yeah, some of the plants are, I think Central Park posted something about that over the weekend. Some of the plants are beginning to bud because they think it's springtime. Yeah, you made lots of cash with that? Yeah. I wish I could have got a job for the Transit Authority. I dream of that sometimes. Sorry, headphone viewers. Jose Luis Torres, Huepa, Puerto Rico, buenvenidos. Jose Torres. Susan, yeah, we got some real snow. I mean, it's going to be a few inches, but yeah. Yeah, Parks Department said it's very normal. Yeah, exactly. Nothing like extraordinary. It happens. But anyway. Good to see you, MC Dirty Jersey. Thanks for the report. Yeah. Heavier wet snow. Yeah, it's very wet. Almost like rain. We're getting an okay amount, Darlene. I was hoping for like, somebody said like a foot. And I'm like, that's not gonna happen. Some of these people on Twitter, they're like, in my personal professional opinion, I think they're smoking crack. You know what I mean? I literally want to do that. So I thought about doing that, like make a little like video slideshow, make a short video. Trying to think about new angles and yeah, critique random Twitter weather people's maps. Excuse me, sir, are you smoking crack? Anyway, any bears swimming today? Yeah, I think we're going to see some bears at 12. 12 o'clock is when the snow is probably going to get out of here. So let's see. Only that funky stuff wants to know what I'm going to have for lunch. I have no idea. I have no idea. CB Earth Day, good to see you. Yeah, exactly. It's not good for good for snowmen. Not fun shoveling. Exactly. Lisa, UK girl, welcome. Making our way down to the beach. Snowing out there in Pennsylvania. Kristen, good to see you, Kristen. Kristen Marconi, welcome. Rachel, I'll do my best to be careful. We love live streaming. Yeah, I know it feels like a Sunday. Tracy, good to see you, Jennifer. Welcome. I'll do my best to be careful. Just came in from McDonald's. Yeah. Ooh, there you go. Good to see you, Jake. Yep, it's about 12. Yeah, heart attack snow is a good way of putting it. At least now it's not ice yet. Nathan's for lunch? No, I'm not gonna get Nathan's for lunch. No, I mean, you know what, Steve? I'm hoping for like a burst, but I'm not seeing this consistent 2-3 inches of snow an hour. I'm not seeing that. Good to see you, Meryl. Welcome. Good to see you, Susan, out there in England. I'll do my best not to slip. I'm walking this snow for everyone who can't walk in the snow. I'm walking for this snow for everyone who can't make it here to Coney Island today. I'm out here for all of you guys who can't. That's the deal. And if you're enjoying, just hit that like button. It will be much appreciated. Do they have snow in the Bronx? Yes, Bronx will be actually getting a little bit more snow than here in Coney. Bronx should be getting closer to that 8-inch amount. But again, that's still like, going by how wet it is at the moment, I don't know if that's going to be. It's very wet. It is all of a sudden very wet as I make my way closer to the beach here. To the ocean side. We were at the creek side, now we're going to the ocean side. And good to see you, Mercy Drive, welcome. A very wet, slushy snow. It almost feels like there's more of a rain component to it than just snow. Ooh, you had some snow a week ago there, Darlene? Yeah. Winter. Yeah, that heavy snow is no fun. The heavy wet snow is no fun. The heavy wet snow is like no fun. It's dangerous. It's literally dangerous. Danny, you're more than welcome. And please forgive me, I am just starting to use my voice. I probably said a few words to the Duchess before she went to the gym this morning. So I'm still turning on my voice. All right, Surf Avenue. We made it. Made it to Surf Avenue. John Capola, welcome. Glad you guys are enjoying our little romp in the snow. So this is the main entrance to Seagate right here. We're gonna cross it. Very desolate at the moment. Very desolate Surf Avenue here. Yeah, if I walk with the wind here, it's actually really nice. I know that once I go against the wind, it's gonna be not comfortable. I need to link up with local news organizations. Well, if you're on Twitter, you could always tag me and put out a link if you want to do that. Moderate coverage, Ian, moderate coverage. Good to see you. Quite a few inches there out there in Pennsylvania. Good to see you, Curious Raven. It's very wet at the moment now. It almost feels like drops of water are amongst the snow here. There's your dream house, right, Mark? Me too. Oh, you have a friend in the Bronx. Yeah, no, it's snowing more in the Bronx than here in Coney Island, here in southern Brooklyn. It's a coastal storm. It's a coastal storm, so it's not going far north. So I don't think Albany's getting anything today. Almost nothing in Northampton, Massachusetts. Good to see you. Massachusetts, only an inch or two. Yeah, I think it did sidestep. That's a good way of putting it again. Don't see me on Earth Cam yet. I'm pretty far away from the Earth Cam at the moment, Tracy. So I'm 7th Street, and this is the very western end of Surf Avenue. The Earth Cam is over by the amusement district. So we got to walk over there. It's like about a mile from here. Kristen, I won't fall. Don't worry about it. I love doing live streams in the snow for you guys. Look at this. Boss F51, welcome. 3 inches, about 15 miles west, in northern New Jersey, Frontier, welcome. Yeah, see, if I go with the wind, I'm actually sweating right now. So I'm going to walk really slow. Slower because we don't have the gimbal. If you only knew how much snow and stuff it piles up on the equipment. It's pretty, yeah. Good to see you, Redstone Soldier. Welcome. Out there in Center Mauritius, Long Island. I'll do my best to watch my step. I'm going to get back into the whatchamacallit, into the beach. It is pretty though, that's the thing. I said to myself, where should I go? Should I stay local or should I go to the city? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stay local today because, yeah, we could get out here right when it's fresh. So it's really pretty. Good to see you, Roberta. So this is the far western tip of Coney Island. Right here, this is where we're at. And we're going to make our way east towards the amusement district. And that's the more popular district that everybody knows about, where the cyclone is and all that. Well, this is where we're starting today. Good to see you, Lionel. Welcome. Yeah, Kristen, there is a good possibility for the sun to come out in the 12 o'clock hour. It's kind of crazy how this storm is setting up to be. It's actually very peaceful, so let me try to set the scene for you guys. I'm sweating, I'm really hot. And Terry Angel, I'm not gonna do any snow. Terry Day, I'm not gonna do any snow angels. Couple of reasons why. It's a very wet snow. And once I get wet, I can't live stream anymore. So I gotta end the live stream. So I'm not gonna end the live stream just to make a snow angel. So, sorry about that. Anyway, I hate that request. If you only knew how many wires are coming out of me and how much batteries I have on me, you wouldn't be asking that. But anyway, it's beautiful indeed. If I get 1,000 channel members, I could afford to live in that building right there. If I were to ever live in that building, I would live stream to sunrise every morning. Yeah, it's very sad, Ian. Very sad. Yeah, Chris MG, that's the goal for today's live stream, is to make my way to the amusement district and then stock up on some Dunkin' Donuts to take home. Pamela, good to see you. You're more than welcome, Pamela. Pamela, I love live streaming in the snow. It's one of my favorite things to do. Like the grayness of the sky, right? Good to see you, Rick Fisher. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a great, I forgot what day it is. It's Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Mark, I know when to wipe the lens, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it. Mark, it's not easy doing this. I don't know if you understand that. Like, I know I may not be able to get to every single lens wipe right away. It's a little tough to do this. So, please forgive me if I can't wipe the lens every 2 seconds. Got to make sure my footing is good. It's cold. It's wet. That's true. I'm pretty, exactly, Jim. I'm pretty sure you can get a polar bear to do a snow angel. Yeah, that's true. That's right, it's Fat Tuesday. That's what I should have named the live stream. Good to see you, Susan. I wanted to name the live stream Fat Tuesday Snowstorm, New York City. Oh man, I forgot to do that. CB, it is beautiful. It's always the same questions, like it's never snowed in New York before. Yeah, that's true. Oh my God. NYC girl, good to see you. Welcome. Will Bagels and Walks go out to Central Park? I don't know. Sean, are you going out to Central Park? The walking commuter was out in Central Park earlier today, and he was trudging the snow. Looked pretty. Looked pretty. Truly giant, wet flakes coming down, heaviest in the past 3 years. Yeah, they're saying that it's like, this is gonna be like the biggest snowstorm in like a few years, like in like 3-4 years. I mean, at this moment, I'm not seeing it, but then again, is the timing of it right now? Because this is it. This is it. Happy Mardi Gras out there for everyone in Louisiana, absolutely. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow. I'm forgiven. I appreciate that, Susan. Yeah, it's also World Radio Day. We're expecting a few. We're expecting a few inches. They're saying 5 to 8. I'm definitely not seeing 5 inches here in Coney as of now. It could change, but it has to change like now. It has to change in the next 3 hours. What is it, 9:02 now? So, yeah, take the kiddo out and enjoy it. Onto the beach we go, guys. Already 4 inches, at least 4 inches in Meridian, Connecticut. Good to see you there, waitress. Wow. Wow. 4 inches. Good to see you, Metalhead. Welcome. How pretty this is. It's like literally 2 people out there. Just 2 people. Guy and his dog out there. The birds, that's all it is. 43 in Los Angeles, waiting for the sun to come up. Thanks for waking up early with me, Easy Rider. Welcome. Sister's in Nantucket, Connecticut. She loves the snow. Nice. No snow in Minneapolis. So sorry to hear about that, dearie. Sorry about that. No snow in Minneapolis today. ABX Girl is watching New York 1 for the IT for Zoom. Okay, awesome. Snow day. Enjoy there, ABX Girl. All right. We're walking in all this untouched snow for you guys. Here's our footprints. Yes, this is a nude beach. This is a nude beach. That's true. I'm sorry, Chris MG. Before I met the Duchess, I was the same way, Chris MG. I didn't know what day Valentine's Day was. The snow is covered. Yes, indeed, Sebastian. The snow is covered. Let's walk amongst the birds here. We're walking in all this untouched snow right now on the beach. You know, let me put on the external mic because it is kind of calm here at the moment. So we could deploy this. And I want you guys to really hear what it's like over here. There we go. All right, guys. You guys should be able to now hear a little bit louder the sound here in Coney. And you guys could, more importantly, you guys could hear my footsteps in the sand. Hopefully, let's see. Rick Fisher celebrating 2 years, over 2 years of Dutch Moz Plus. Thank you so much, Rick Fisher, for being a member of Dutch Moz Plus for 2 years. Thanks for having faith in me as a content creator. Really do appreciate everyone who supports the channel via memberships. It is much appreciated. Linda. That's tempting, Linda. Linda Santiago with a $50 super chat. Linda, thank you so much for the very generous $50 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $50 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $50 super chat. That is very kind of you, Linda. Linda, now I do want a small little snowman. I think I can muster up. We'll find a bench. We'll find a bench, and we'll do a little one. A little snowman would be fun. I gotta get my gloves, but I think we can make that happen, right, guys? Do you know what Alfred Hitchcock is? Linda, thank you so much for the very generous $50 super chat. Much appreciated. All right. Actually, I could make one. Maybe right here. I mean, I don't have anything to put. I don't have anything to put into the snowman. That's the problem. Like, I don't know how I would construct the eyes. All I could do is maybe make 3 little snowballs. Make 3 little snowballs and yeah. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. This is for Linda. Get on my other glove here. Let's see if we can muster up. Ooh, man. Why is this glove so tough to put on? I know I wear my other glove more than my other one. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Can we make a snowman? Ugh. Okay. Well, luckily on this random piece of wood, it was kind of quite easy. This is as best a snowman you're going to get, considering I'm live streaming. There you go. I got big OJ's gloves. There you go. It's just a little mini snowman. Well, good to see you, Walks in Camera. Good to see you, RoboJax. Welcome out there in London. There you go. There it is. All right, little thing. A $50 snowman. There you go. And now somebody could hopefully decorate it and yay. A little one. A little one. Okay. Let's do some ASMR since we have, oh, I gotta be careful here. There's a big, wow. Talk about beach erosion here. I gotta be really careful walking here because this is a whole little thing here. Alvon, good to see you. Make another one there, Oleg? Yeah, maybe. Valentine's Day, maybe. Denise, good to see you, Denise. Welcome. Oh, you can really hear the waves. Appreciate that, Kirsten. Okay, I think I could go down this right here. Oh. Yeah, you got to be careful there, Audrey. This isn't my first rodeo. Is it high tide? Water's really high up. This is what you guys want to see and hear. Yeah, the wind is coming from like this direction. It's not fun looking at where I came from. I got to walk with the wind. It's a beautiful landscape, right? It's a lot of fun showing you guys this. A lot of fun. And now that we have the second microphone going, it should sound really cool too now. Ooh, whoa. Came right up on. That came right up on me. That came right up on me. Good to see you, Jeanette Trainer. You're more than welcome. Out there in Glasgow. Right, it sounds like being there, right, Karen? That's the whole point. Good to see you, Gus. Welcome. You know, when I come out in conditions like this, I do have to kind of winterize the microphones, so. Good to see you, Gus. Good to see you, Mary. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the sounds. The sights and sounds here in Coney Island. Good to see you, Nicole. Welcome. Yeah, Susan, it'll be nice to have a battery. I do have a, over the phone, I do have a kind of like a hood that I made out of plastic and duct tape. So there is a hood over the phone, and I wish you guys could see how much ice and snow has piled on top. But Terry Day, that's a $2 super chat. Terry Day, thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $2 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much there, Terry. Much appreciated. Metalhead Warrior. Celebrating, how many months there? That is 25 months of Dutch Miles Plus. Thank you so much for being a channel member for 2 years. Thank you so much. Welcome to Coney Island, where the snow is coming down. It's a wet snow. It's a heavy, wet snow, but you know what? When the polar bears get here at 12 o'clock, I'm wondering if we're going to see the sun. So I do have my second device for weather radar, so I might need to fire that up in a bit. Oh, that was good timing. See how wet it is? That's how wet it is. Look at that. Oh, that was good. That was cool. The power of the live stream, people. I didn't even touch it. It was the power of all of you guys, all 200 some odd of y'all, collectively staring at the sign made that melt. The more people we have watching, the more we could bend the matrix to our liking. So keep on hitting that like button so more people can find this broadcast. Yeah, you thought the waves would be rougher, but I think it's because the wind is going in this direction here, MC Dirty Jersey. It's coming from behind us at this moment, so I think that's dampening down the wind energy. Tint K, good to see you. Glad you're enjoying the sights and the sounds of Coney Island on this snowy day. I figured, you know what? It's gonna look prettier here. I mean, everyone, you know, Sean and Walking Commuter, they'll cover Central Park. I could cover Coney. I'll see you later, Jennifer. Thank you so much for tuning on in. You're more than welcome, Linda. Linda, you're more than welcome. And Linda, thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. Much, much, much appreciated. Good to see you, Ron. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. E-Bike Mike. Good to see you. Yeah, it's a wetter. You know, when it's a drier snow, the equipment doesn't mind. When it's like this wet shit, it doesn't like it. Terry, I'm glad you're enjoying the video. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. Derek, good to see you. Welcome. Lisa, I always do this, Lisa. This is my thing, Lisa. I love getting out in the snow for you guys. I really do. very, almost feels like it's raining. James, down here, you know, a lot of people that are out there, they're going to work, you know, so a lot of people are staying home around here. Even though like almost 100,000 people live here on the peninsula of Coney Island, yeah, everyone's like home. So this is how it usually always is. It's not like Midtown Manhattan or anything like that. So Steve LaPonche checking in with saying an additional 1-2 inches before it ends. Yeah, Steve, that's what it's looking like, at least here in Coney. I'm not really seeing the heavy bands that they were gonna say, that they were predicting. I'm not really seeing that. This is like a ½ inch an hour at most, I think, right now. And there's so much water infiltration right here that, yeah, it's not gonna, I don't know if it's gonna really stick. Lucas, good to see you. I won't fall asleep on the beach. And I won't Peter Falk on the beach tonight. Columbo. Ma'am, just one more snowflake, ma'am. Ma'am, just one more snowflake, ma'am. Ma'am, just one more thing. Soho, bloody hell, it's getting cold now. Soho Joe, good to see you. Yeah, even Manhattan isn't as busy. I think a lot of people have chose just to stay home. You know, like the people who are out, they're getting food or whatever, and it's not like a debilitating snowstorm. It's actually pretty manageable. Good to see you, Sandy. It's too warm for the snow. I mean, supposedly this storm, and I kind of feel it, the storm is bringing in its own cold air. I mean, it's bringing in from very, very, you know, high atmosphere. Is this bomb genesis? You know, is this a bomb cyclone? That's debatable. Oh, we're losing audience. That means another bigger live streamer is on. Another much bigger live streamer is on. So I'm getting views taken away now. People are tuning out. Yes, indeed, John. Yes, indeed. Yes, it won't be long until Fireworks Friday comes, yeah. Good to see you, Sally Sipico. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Can't get better than I appreciate that, Brian. Brian, I appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, I see who came on. Figures. That's nice. Wow, I lose a third of my audience. That's pretty cool. Wow. Well, I want to thank everyone who's staying with me here on the beach in Coney Island. Really do appreciate it. You're more than welcome, colleague, for the company. I appreciate that, Nicole. Nicole, thank you. Wow, getting a lot of, look at this. We're getting a lot of beach erosion right here. Look how high up the water is getting here. It's getting all the way up here. Appreciate that, Adriana. RJ out there in Colorado, welcome. And Nadine Smith with a $5 super chat. Nadine Smith. Thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Nadine, thank you so much for also being a channel member. That is much, much, much appreciated. Julie B, appreciate it. Joyce Carter, welcome to the show. Appreciate that, Ron. Appreciate that, CB Earth Day. Have me on in the background at work. Have me on in the background at work. Woo! Look at that ocean Ocean water mixing with the snow, people. I try to be the best. Yvonne, thank you. Now, if if we play our cards right, we will see people swim in the ocean. So stay tuned, and I think during the 12 o'clock hour, we're going to see people swimming in the ocean. Han's watching us from Uzbekistan. Welcome. Good to see you, Han. Hit that like button. It'll help more people find the broadcast. You're supposed to be working as well. Dazapans, don't worry about it, Dazapans. Take a little break. Yes, no, the snow's going to last until, I think, 11. I want to say the 11 o'clock hour is going to start tapering off. 12 noon, we could even get a possible view of the sun. I would like to stay out here and see if we hit that. I would like to see if we hit that. Beach Bum, I'm glad you're still enjoying Coney. Yes, Joyce, yeah, the Coney Island polar bears have a tradition where they will go into the beach, have a beach swim at 12 noon on a snow day. So we are going to see that. That's going to happen in the 12 o'clock hour. This way. Let's go. Not going to move. This way. That was a friendly dog, but yeah. He wants to get his pictures. Wouldn't that be fun? Maul the live on the live stream here. Ah, you're getting snow on Friday in Uzbekistan. Nice. Good morning, Dusty Cole. It's a happy dog, but I don't know if it's gonna maul me. Yeah, I can't read paragraphs, guys. Sorry about that. I am outside, guys. Look at that, the camera don't even work. As the Gorilla Nems says, the other mayor of Coney Island, we outside. Oh, fuck. We outside. So, yeah. It's a little tough for me to read a paragraph. So I appreciate that. Where is this? Read the chat. I'll read the... Doesn't anybody read the titles anymore? Nobody reads the titles anymore. But you will see the Coney Island Polar Bear Club, one of the oldest cold water swimming organizations, take a dip in the water today. So yeah, stay tuned. The dog wanted to play? Maybe. I was just going to stay still and ride on the dog's energy if he or she would have gotten closer. Should have been fine. I'm a friend of dogs. Good to see you, William. Out here in Brooklyn, welcome. Dwayne, good to see you, Dwayne. Live stream today, it's almost Friday again. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Sarah, welcome. Okay, you're more than welcome, Nicole. Thinking about hitting up one of the pavilions to wipe off the equipment. This is a very wet and heavy snow, and it's just accumulating on everything. It's just accumulating on everything. So But the current time is -5 GMT, and then sync that with your local minutes. Out here on the beach in a snowstorm, what time is it? Go play Roblox with that kind of question. Do me a favor. Sound of the water is nice, yes. It's like a movie set, right, Dwayne? Good to see you. Aloha. Welcome. Oh, you ready to go to sleep? Well, MXP, thanks for tuning in. Leave a like if you can. It'll be much appreciated. But enjoy the sights and the sounds here on the beach. I wish you guys could see how much snow is beginning to accumulate on the equipment. Because now the equipment it's cool. It's gotten colder now, so. Good to see you, Tammy Woodbury. Good morning, good morning, good morning. CB Earth Day, I do not have that prompt set. I do not have that Nightbot prompt set. There we go. Seems cold. It is cold, Colonia. It's snowing. Good to see you. Guten Tag from Cologne, Germany. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up. I think the wind is changing direction. So now we're getting more of a this direction here. Hold on, guys. I know the lens is covered here. I'm trying to find a dry paper towel here to get the lens. Ooh, you heard those waves? Wow. Yeah, we're going into the wind now when I walk in this direction. So I'll turn the camera this way here as we walk in this direction. And the wind has subtly changed direction. If I turn the camera this way, the lens is just going to get slammed with this wet snow here. Let's see how long it lasts. It's not going to last long, I know. Good to see you, Travis. Welcome. Han, how old are you, dude? Han, how old are you, dude? Like, what is the point of these comments, Han? Are you like 12? Good to see you, I love the 80s. Welcome. Good to see you, Nigel from Ipswich, United Kingdom. Welcome. Listen, guys, if you're going to have stupid questions, just, there's other live streamers to watch that are on here in New York City right now, so I want to enjoy this. I don't want to have to babysit. Sean, do I remember you? No, I do not. No, I do not. And why would you even ask that the first comment out? You're not that rememberable. Yeah, the wind direction is now coming from this way. So I'm walking kind of into the wind now. Now it's getting like, if I have the wind to my back, it's actually not that bad, but once I go into the wind here, it's not cool. Yeah, parachute jump right there. Parachute jump. How does it feel walking in the snow and on the sand? It feels nice. It feels nice. I just wish I wasn't walking into the wind. Yes, I have, Oleg. Good to see you, sunshine after the rain. Welcome. So, Han, if you're 40 years old, why are you asking such stupid questions? Is the parachute open? It closed in 1964. Kimberly Y, good to see you from a very rainy city, Ocean City, Maryland. Good to see you there, Kimberly. I'm sorry for some of the immature behavior in the chat today. lot of people crying out for attention today. I knew that this will happen to a certain extent. There's no one here. There's a few people out here. There's a few people. There's a few people, but it's coming down now. I think we're getting back into those whiteout conditions. So now we're starting to really get it here. So let me position myself a little bit further down here on the beach, and we're just gonna set this up and watch. Well, John, I think what's happening is that remote learning is happening, and yeah. Dan, I'm on my way there, Dan. Give me a moment, and I'll give you a first-hand report, Dan. Hold on. I'm at the pier. Woo! And I'm getting into the ocean here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, gotta be careful. This is really deep. Ooh, this feels crazy. There we go. Let's see. So Polar Bear Dan wants to know if the bathrooms are open. So let's head to the Stillwell Avenue bathrooms. We're almost there. We're passing underneath the pier. Oh, Lord. It's really heavy right here. Oh my God. Woo, yeah, Dan is a friend of the channel. All right. The bathrooms at Stillwell are straight ahead of us. I think I'm going to make a straight line there. So yeah, the wind has definitely changed direction. It's now coming from pretty much due north instead of like due northwest, like kind of direction. And it's a very wet snow. Yeah, the waves seem to be picking up. You see the rides? No, they usually have them open, John, regardless of the weather. The guy is on the beach. That guy who's on the beach is here. Okay. Yeah, the guy's on the beach, just sitting down in the snow. You're more than welcome, Kimberly. Almost to the bathrooms here at Stillwell. Oh. Walking right through the birds. I'm walking right into the wind, and hopefully the microphones are doing a good job keeping the wind noise out, because it is fairly windy right here, and one side of my face is freezing up. Yes, indeed, Train Watch. Snow again. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we're walking towards the boardwalk right now. We'll be on the boardwalk here in a moment. All right, we have made it. Are the bathrooms closed? Let's see. You like that, Julie? Yeah, the sound is perfect. It's fine. All right. Dan, Polar Bear Dan, I am sorry to report the bathrooms seem to be closed. The bathrooms seem to be closed. All right. Let's, I got a lot of snow on me. Look at how much I've accumulated because I've been in the wind. Look at this. It's because I've been in the wind. It's accumulated only on one side and not the other. So let's brush this all off here. Yeah, 50-50 chance. You were right. I think the Nathan's bathrooms should be open. So those are always open, as long as the restaurant's open. I'm trying to find a, yeah, I'm sorry, Dan. It's a heavy, wet snow, and it feels like the ocean is beginning to churn up here, ever so slightly. The snow is heavy. It's wet. Oh, I just took out my glasses. Oh, let me wipe down my glasses. Nathan's is open. Yes, it is. It is perfectly legal to pee in the ocean, especially on a day like today. Let me wipe everything down here before we continue on. I gotta wipe everything down. Everything's frozen at this point. All of our cables are frozen. I'm okay just getting all the equipment here. Yeah, I'll give you guys a pretty shot here to stare at while I reset my glasses and everything. But I am perfectly fine, guys. It's not dangerous. All right. Let me wipe everything down here. Everything's coming off, if anything. Whew. Oh my goodness, got a lot of stuff in my back here. Okay. Are we still here? Let me know. We had a malfunction here. We had a malfunction. Are we still here? Let me know. Oh, we got a... And Brett M. with a 10-pound super chat. Brett M., thank you so much for the very generous 10-pound super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's 5-pound club 2 times today. Much, oh shit, much appreciated. With a big 10-pound super chat. Much appreciated there, Brett. Much appreciated. You guys are still here. Beautiful. Yeah, we had a little bit of a glitch in the... hold on. Yeah. So the phone is doing stuff by itself at this point. So I'm gonna stay here kind of sheltered for a bit here, because what's happening is that the touch screen on the phone, this is such a wet snow that the phone is starting to do stuff on its own. And what it did was it just oh shit. It just it just shut off. It did a swipe up. The phone did its own swipe up. And you know, I have officially, I knew I should have brought more toilet tissue paper. I have run out of paper. Yes, it happens, Karen. When the phone gets this cold, it does weird things. Okay. Yeah, we'll just stay out of this for now. Yeah, the phone said, nope, it's too cold for me. I have the phone plugged into a battery. And the battery is maxed out at the moment. Okay. That's just one of those things that you got to deal with. Okay, we'll stay here, sheltered for a little bit, but good to see you, Joyce. Welcome back. And MXP 2000 with a $5 super chat. MXP, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Much appreciated there. Much appreciated there, MXP. Much, much, much appreciated. Yeah, I think we're going to stay right here, sheltered a little bit, because the equipment needs to get a little dry before we go back out. Yeah, but we made it. We made it. Yeah, wind definitely has changed direction. Maria, yes indeed. Metalhead Warrior celebrating on month of Dutch Moz Plus. Thank you so much, Mrs. Metalhead Warrior, for being a member of Dutch Moz Plus. A coffee and a flask would be amazing, Liz. Good to see you, Liz. A coffee and a flask would be amazing. We're going to use these buildings here to kind of shield the wind from us, but we'll just hang out here now. Give you guys the view. The snow has piled up. We got, I think I got about an inch, another inch here. You know, when you're out of the wind, it's a very fluffy, light, packed snow. You guys could probably hear it. Oh, you guys hear that? Are we still losing? Wow, we're still losing people. Wow. Oh no, people tuning out. Great. Who's still with me? Thank you, Ghost. For everyone who's staying with me, I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry we had the connection issue a moment ago. John asks, are the trains running? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They are still running. Yes, they are. Michelle, thanks for appreciating me. ABX girl, Angelina, what? Lisa, thank you so much for hanging on out with me. Michelle, really do appreciate it. Angelina Jolie has art space in Lower. Yes, it's a coffee shop, ABX girl. Nebul, thanks for sticking on out with me. The park looks like no one's here on rides. No, Kristen, the park is closed for the season. Good to see you there. Shadow Walker out there in Southport, England. Not going anywhere until I end the broadcast. Karen, appreciate that. Who else do we have here? Yeah, does it take a lot more snow to shut down the city? Yes, indeed. Chris MG Vlog. Great to see you. One Chris, welcome. Chris MG Vlogs, I'm glad you're enjoying this. What am I planning for Valentine's Day? Just giving my wife a card. And lots of hugging and lots of loving. Just like every day. Every day is Valentine's Day. It looks lovely, right? Glad you guys are enjoying. Still rolling with me, Jay. Appreciate it. I just got some names of people who are in here who have changed the channel, so. And Metalhead Warrior with a $20 super chat. Metalhead Warrior, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 4 times today. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $20 super chat. Mr. and Mrs. Metalhead Warrior, I hope you all have a fantastic and much, much loving Valentine's Day, and thank you so much for that very generous $20 super chat. Still not going anywhere, Brett. Thank you so much for your big 10-pound super chat. It looks like your 10-pound super chat came right when my phone decided to shut off. But we're back now. The battery's running. Microphones are still connected. We're still good, baby. We are still good. I'm just gonna periodically go into the little shelters here and wipe off all the equipment just so we can stay out here as long as we can. Yeah, a little wind picking up here. Yes, indeed, Kirsten. Yes, indeed. All right, cool. Just stay here until the guy from the southern of France comes on. Sounds good, Nibble. Sounds good. Cool. Yes, indeed, Dusty Cole. Yes, indeed. You see, they're still working on the rides. Do I wear hand warmers? No, I do not, Brenda. Brenda, I don't wear gloves. I don't wear gloves. Wait, actually, no, I wear one glove to hold the gimbal, to hold the selfie stick today. And my other hand is to block people. I keep that in my pocket. My pocket's nice and warm. Good to see you, Brenda. What's the temperature? Cold. It's cold, baby. It's cold. Palm Sunday right around the corner. Get ready. Get ready for the 104th season of Dino's Wonder Wheel Park, opening on March 24th, 2024. I want to give a big shout out to the entire Vuderis family and staff of the Dino's Wonder Wheel Park, my favorite park here in Coney Island. So remember that Coney Island is the neighborhood. People live in Coney Island, like myself currently. And then within that neighborhood, you have amusement parks, like Dino's Wonder Wheel Park, and right next door, and on the other side, the new Luna Park. The new Luna Park. It's not 120 years old, people, but shout out to Luna Park and shout out to the whole Luna Park staff. I understand they're jumping on that the original Luna Park and how old it is. I get it, but you know, it's a bit of a misnomer. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be here before we even know it. I know. Darlene, it's crazy. It's going to be here before I even know it. Ooh, it's really wet. My phone is like, it feels like my phone now is like, it's dripping water. If it was like a lighter snow, this wouldn't be happening. So yeah, you looking for me on Earth Cam? I am now in the Earth Cam, but you know what? I'm going to get really out in the Earth Cam for you guys. I know where to stand. And this is going to be the one thing I do on Twitter is I want you guys to try to zoom in and find me on the Earth camera. He's jogging out here. He's in shorts and look at that. See, it's not that cold. T-shirt and shorts. Look at that. T-shirt and shorts, people. A T-shirt and shorts on the beach. And there's somebody else over here doing some cross-country skiing. Look at this. Got some cross-country skiing right there. All right, here's the challenge. Whoever takes the best picture of me and shares it to or tweets me on Twitter @DutchMoss This will be the, and so the only way this screenshot to qualify is that it has to be from the Earth camera. It has to be. Once I get to the landmark, we're going to go to this flag over here. Once I get to the landmark, I'm going to kind of show you where the camera is, so you guys could kind of try to find me. And I want you guys to use the Earth cam, zoom in, and find me on the beach next to this red flag here. This is what I want you guys to do. And I have to be in my position. I'm going to make, wow, it's pretty. I'm going to make it kind of like an X shape. I'm going to hold my arms, or one of my arms up in the, I know Earth cam is too far away. Are we in the dark? Can you not see? Oh, wow, you might not be able to see the beach. Let's see. Oh no, you can see it. Okay, I'm going to be, actually I can tell where the Earth cam is. I'm going to be, see, from this perspective, I'm behind the cyclone here. I got to get further over. I got to get further over here for you guys. You might be further back in the chat. Make sure you're up to date with the chat. Make sure that little live button, you have clicked the live button in the lower left-hand side of the screen if you're on a phone. And make sure you're up to date with the chat. Do you see me, Darlene? All right, hold on, Darlene. You know you could zoom in. I think you can zoom in on the Earth cam on your browser or phone. You could do it on the, screen. But here we go. Yep, there I am. I'm gonna do my move like this. Gonna put my arm up in the sky, and I'm right next to this flag here. I got my arm up, got my arm up, got my arm up, got my arm up, and maybe you guys will see me on the Earth camera. Give you guys a few more seconds here because I'm looking right into the wind here. Dusty Cole's talking to Nicole, and he's saying, funny, some people seem to be mind over matter like cryotherapy. Ha, 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 ha. Darlene's fully zoomed in, but it's really blurry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm gonna stay right here, not move. And there we go. Gonna put my arm down. Yeah, it may not be the best camera to do it. Is the Wonder Wheel blocking me, really? Is it this building? It's that building? I thought it was this building the Earth camera was on, Jim. I thought the Earth camera was on this building, not this building. I should go to the other one then. Should go to the other flag. And the Wonder Wheel won't be blocking me. Earth cam is a little delayed, the Earth camera. Earth camera is always a little delayed. It's delayed by maybe a minute or so. Oh, it's the angle of the camera. Okay. Got a screenshot, but it's blurry. Crazy Coney Island kid. You coming out here to swim? Crazy Coney Island kid. I want to try to stay out here until noon. Here, let me get over to this covered area over here and wipe. You know what the problem is? The snow is freaking heavy and annoying. So I gotta wipe everything down. Let me wipe everything down again. I want to try to stay out here for the polar bear swim at 12 noon. If not, I'll just go home. It's on the building behind the roller coaster. Yeah, so it's this one. It's that one. Well, I'm the only one out here, so you guys could probably see me on the beach. Okay. All right, let's get over to this pavilion here and let me wipe everything down again. Everything's really accumulating all of a sudden. Oh no, it's bad, your car is buried. Oh, crazy Coney Island kid, you should have woke up early. Crazy Coney Island kid, you should have woke up early and maintained your car, can we get to 300 likes? That'll be a beautiful thing. Steve LaPont, I wish I had a little bell like Joe and Joe. I need a little bell. I appreciate you watching, Steve, and thank you so much for your sponsorship of today's live stream. I want to stay out here until the polar bears swim at 12 noon, so. And also that'll be around the same time this thing winds down. So I want to stay out here. I want to stay out here as long as I can. For me, getting home is going to be relatively easy. All I got to do is just pick up my Dunkin' Donuts and go. You got me on Earth Cam? You got me on Earth Cam, Jim? Jim has me on Earth Cam. Yay! Let's get over to the pavilion over here. All right, kid. All right, kid. Wipe everything down for a minute here. Yeah, it's blurry. Awesome. Everyone sees me on Earth Camera now. Nice. New sub, looks like fun, little gambler. Good to see a little gambler. Welcome. It is fun. It's cold, but it's fun. Do I look tiny on the Earth Camera, Midnight Eye? That's cool. Oh, shit. Oh. Walking into the snow is not very pleasant. It's getting really cold. Okay. And by the way, Friday, as soon as Friday, it might snow again. As soon as Friday, it might snow again. Which is just crazy. Okay, we're gonna take a little break in the pavilion here, where I could get a nice shot for you guys and be covered from this very thick, wet, and annoying snow. It's so wet. It's like rain. It might as well be rain. Joe Chaffee said, yeah, no, Joe Rao. I think Joe Rao got it. 2 to 3. You know, 2 to 3. I'm not expecting any more than that myself. I mean, it's a very, hold on, guys, just setting up the camera here. It's a very cold and wet snow. Not very pleasant. Yeah, no, the ice is going to be awful. It's good. Ice is going to be awful tonight. That is going to be the problem, people. Siri activated, guys. Sorry about that. Siri activated. All right. Give you guys a static shot here. There you guys go. There you go. There you go. 300 likes. Let's keep it going. Let's see if we can get to 400. Be beautiful. I'd rather have snow than ice. Yes. Yes. Me too, Susan. Me too. I much rather have snow than ice. But I'm just dreading what this is going to be tonight when it gets really cold. It's going to get very windy too. So you're more than welcome, Dennis. That's the whole point, that you could watch this from the comfort of your home. This phone is literally dripping. There is so much condensate. There's so much Wow, it's like rain. This is like rain, guys. Yeah, it got a lot of water content. Exactly. You know, we made some snowballs, kind of a small snowman earlier. You know, it was kind of easy, but it's again, yeah, it's kind of tough to make a proper, like a big snowman. You can't make like a big snowman. It's not pleasant, but it looks beautiful. Slush balls do hurt. Looks beautiful, right? Yeah. Just gonna let the equipment here kind of dry out a little bit here since we have some cover, because everything is soaked. Everything is literally dripping water. But it looks pretty. It looks pretty. Let's see, how would that shot be? Let's do a boardwalk shot. We did make a snowman earlier, Han. Yes, we did. Linda left a very generous donation on the live stream, and we made a snowman. It was pretty cool. You understand? My jacket here, Steve, I'll show you. Steve, yeah, my jacket is soaked. I'm very wet. Look at this snow here. Let me wipe the lens. I've run out of paper towels. But yeah, it's a very wet snow. And it's not the nice kind of snow. It's not the kind of snows I like to live stream in. That powdery white kind of nice, you know, very fluffy snow does not do this to you. You stay a lot drier. But yeah, I'm soaked. Yeah, the jacket is soaked. As long as I'm out of the wind, it's not bad. But yeah. It's wet. It's wet. It's not fun. It's a not fun snow. Good to see you. Wilbs wants a bloody hell. Bloody hell. Good to see you there, Wilbs. Driving that Northern Line and also playing some American Truck Simulator. Come on, phone. The phone is starting to work a little bit better now since it's drying out. So we're just going to let the phone dry out for a little bit here. Let the phone do its thing. We're going to let the phone do its magic. Do winters cause vitamin C deficiency? Trainwatch asks. I think you should consult Google for your answer for that. You're more than welcome, Maria. You're more than welcome for the live stream. Thank you so much for hitting that thumbs up. I gotta be a trooper, Michelle. Gotta be a trooper. Don't know why, but my discomfort amuses you, Dennis. Awesome. I gotta entertain you guys. That's what it's all about. It's about entertaining you guys. Gotta figure out how to dry out these paper towels. Since I'm here in this little dry spot here. That's right, Wilbs. This live stream is brought to you by the Vitajex pill. The Vitajex pill. The what you doing to me pill. Vitajex, what you do to me? Vitajex, what you do to me? You fill me full of ecstasy. Vitajex puts a wink in your eye. Vitajex puts a wink in your eye. It makes you go, aye, 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 aye. You know what I mean? We're going to go into the water later, Steve. I'm not going to go into the water, but we should see some people go into the water. What's that sound? I don't know. Something creating it. I don't know. I don't know, Han. TikTok and YouTube live streams, they're the best. Yeah, they're pretty good, Joyce. I don't know about TikTok. Change up the shot for you guys. Change it up for you guys a little bit. Give you guys this shot now. Am I a singer? Yes, here on YouTube. Here in my live streams, I'm a singer. Why not try not building a snow dog for a change? Shadow Walker, I've already built a snowman. I mean, if you want to donate $50, I'll try. If you give me a $50 super chat, I'll try a snow dog. But yeah, we're good on building snow stuff. I can be whatever I want to be. It's my channel, exactly. Yes, indeed, John. Exactly. This is a snow one wants to play in, and it's very heavier water content. Yeah, I mean, it's okay to play in this kind of snow. I wish it was kind of like a lighter kind of snow, a lighter, more fluffy kind of snow. But hey, you know, if you enjoy it, why not? So yeah, see, once I go into the wind here, it's not fun. I'm gonna sort of put my back to the wind here. I'm kind of drying out, guys, so I'm underneath some cover here, and I can just give you guys a static shot here, Coney. Awesome Chuck, Anonymous Chuck. Good to see you, Anonymous Chuck. I always called you Awesome Chuck. But Anonymous Chuck, good to see you. Welcome. Run Like the Wind. What's his name? Didn't Christopher Cross have a song about that? The Warriors ain't going to come out and play in this. No, they're going to smoke blunts underneath the boardwalk. They're fine. It's coming down. It's coming down. Yeah, it's coming down a pretty good clip right now. It's coming down a pretty good clip. It's coming down at a pretty good clip right now. Well, Phyllis, thanks to the power of the internet, you are here. Yeah, a few more hours of this mess, e-bike Mike. Yeah, from what they say, it's going to finish up at around 12 noon. I'm thinking we may even get the sun coming out at 12 noon, so. But good to see everybody. Welcome, everybody. I am currently in the cover of this pavilion here. Right by Paul's daughter. See, we're right by the cyclone right now, just behind it. The 103-year-old Wonder Wheel right there in the shot. 150 feet tall, and then off in the distance, the steeplechase parachute jump, a relic from the 1939-1940 World's Fair, standing at 285 feet tall. How's the battery handling this storm today? The battery is handling the storm very well. We had a little technical glitch earlier at Stillwell Avenue when the phone decided to just shut off, because it's like, when it gets really wet, and kind of starts doing things. It's drying out now, so now the phone is acting a lot better, but it's doing all right. A lighter kind of snow reminds you of a deeper shade of soul. There you go. Yeah. The blood. This is a American Truck Simulator comment here. Wilbs' truck sim Messed up your wheels. Oh, did they mess up your wheel settings and you spent 2 hours sorting it out? Awesome. I'm sorry about that, Wilbs. Wilbs, I'm sorry about that. Are you happy like a kid right now, Maria? Awesome. Oh my God, I would love to go on a ride on the Wonder Wheel right now. Absolutely. You guys like watching the snow? Yes, indeed. Snowing in Bangor. You got 10 inches of snow down there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Wow. Stephanie Knorr, good to see you. More than welcome for the snowy ride. We're just hanging out now, just enjoying the scene here. I'm kind of drying off here, letting my jacket dry off here, here at this pavilion here. So we just got a static shot right now of Coney Island. So gotta let my glasses dry out and everything for a little bit here before we get back out into it. Supposedly this is the biggest snow in 3 years. I want to say, okay, I guess. What was it, 2022? We had a snow like this? Really fat flakes coming down. I don't know if you guys can see that. Really, really fat flakes coming down right now. The snow has, in the last few moments, changed its consistency now. So now it's really big fat flakes now of snow coming down at the moment. Don't you love Cody and the snow Wilbs? Me too. Yeah, the fat flakes now are coming down. The flakes were very thin and rainy, and now they're getting really, really fat. Was it 2022? We were out in that. We were out in that here in Coney. So, Zalico, good to see you. Happy Taco Tuesday. Maybe I should get some tacos from Taco Bell when I finish this live stream. Who knows? Give them some business. But John Loris spent a many a snowy day there on Mermaid Avenue, yes. Driving the 74 bus. Shit, I ain't paying. Just cops on the bus. Driver hits the brake short. Person who doesn't pay for the bus goes flying. Everybody laughs. It's a good day in Coney. Gotta love those rides on the 74. Anyway, as I go off on tangents, right, got those big snowflakes right now falling. Fat flakes for Fat Tuesday. That's right, Paul. Good to see you. Dave's checking on in Bangor, Maine. Good to see you, Dave. Look at these fat flakes come down now. Fat flakes for Fat Tuesday. Look at this. Oh my God, people. Oh my God. Literally maybe 2 people out on the beach. Starting to taper off here. E-Bike Mike, you're out in Staten Island, right? E-Bike Mike? I think you might be in a little bit of a lull right now. Let me check the radar. Used to love doing that. Send them down the stairwell, yeah. Good to see you, Lee. Welcome. The rain is hammering down there in London. Stay dry, Will. Stay dry. Fasnacht Day. There in Pennsylvania, Dutch County. Awesome. Curious Raven, enjoy. Probably have some snacks associated with today, right? Is there a cool snack they have out there in Dutch country, Pennsylvania? For Fruitnacht Day. The National Weather Service said that we're now getting 1 to 2 inches an hour of snow. Really, the snow is now ending at 2 o'clock. Oh, that means we're going longer. Wow, Steve, we're going longer now. Dude, that's like overtime. Ooh, the Fastnacht donut. Now you're talking. Now you are talking. All right, so let me bring up the our snow radar. Yes, it is lightening up ever so slightly in Staten Island right now. It's going to stop. The snow is going to stop here in Coney Island any moment. Look at this. A little bit of dry slotting happening right now. Look at that. Wow. Let's see if it clears up here. Let's see if it clears up. Your friend in Queens says still coming down hard. Yeah, Queens is still in a solid band. Queens, the Bronx, most of Manhattan, even Lower Manhattan's getting into this dry slot. But look at that. Staten Island right now. Almost all, the whole borough, it's almost all clear, just a little bit of the South Shore. And where we are right now in Coney, it should be, let's see if this stops. Let's see, it is fat flakes now coming down. There in St. John in New Brunswick, Canada, you're grateful this storm won't hurt. No, like in Canada, I think this is going well out. Staying east So like places like Vermont and, you know, I don't even think Boston is getting any of this snow. This is purely a Long Island kind of track of a storm. Long Island and the coast of Connecticut and Rhode Island is getting this. If you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Yeah, dry sliding happens in every storm. Yeah, let's zoom. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. That is true. Dry sliding does happen. I zoomed out a little bit here on the radar, and yeah, got a little bit of dry sliding there. As it rotates, looks like it's rotating around already, right? Yeah, look at that. It's already rotating around. The storm's already rotating around. Yeah, fat flakes means that the snow is ending. There you go. So yeah. So Patsky Day is a Polish pastry in Chicago. That sounds good. Connie E, welcome. Good to see you, Connie. Yes, it is great to see the snow. Let's see. Let's see if the snow stops. I'm kind of enjoying just hanging out here, giving you guys the weather here. So we're just going to hang out here. If you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Sal Muscles is checking on in from Staten Island. Good to see you there, Sal, down there in Staten Island. You got 4 inches so far. Awesome, Sal. Hope you're enjoying the snow. It is beginning to wind down, though, in Staten Island at the moment. Yeah, Staten Island about to clear up in Staten Island right now. For just a moment, then it'll start snowing again. A little bit of dry slotting here. Joyce says, zoom out. Joyce, you might be a little bit further back in the chat. But we'll go ultra wide angle here. Let you guys see the scene here where I am. I'm underneath this awning right now to kind of dry off all the equipment. There we go. Still coming down pretty thick across the river in New Jersey, in Woodbridge, New Jersey. Real-time live cameras, welcome. So we're right now underneath. That's why I'm zoomed in. Stinky Island. It's Staten Island. It's Staten Island. All right, we love our friends in Staten Island. Actually, coming soon, I will be doing a live stream somewhere. I'm doing a live stream in Staten Island soon, a place that nobody has ever live streamed before, and it's going to be a really interesting, hardcore little bit of history, a little bit of forgotten New York City coming up, but we got to wait for all the snow to melt and everything, and all that. So stay tuned. We got some fun live streams coming up in the borough of Staten Island. But thank you so much for tuning on in, everybody. We love all of our friends in all the 5 boroughs. Yes, indeed. But good to see everybody, people. The water is around 38 degrees. Phyllis, 38. Just short of 40 degrees is the current water temperature. Appreciate the clean content there. Kids running around the house. Everyone's home today. I'll do my best to keep the content clear real-time, cams, but this is an adult channel. So at night, we get a little naughty. Dutchmas at night, brought to us by Schaefer Beer and Tempo Cigarettes. Anyway, great kill, Staten Island. A beautiful place. Will I be featuring John Lord soon? Julie B, stay tuned. Most likely. Most likely, Julie B. Most likely. Snow winding down here in Coney Island right now. Snow is winding down. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of a break here in Coney before the snow comes back. Carl Heinz Walter. Well, good to see you, Carl. John Lord does not have an accent. No, no. That's right. Dutchmas After Dark, brought to us by White Castle, Schaefer Beer, and Tempo Cigarettes. Also contributing sponsor, babiesovernight.com. Your new bundle of joy in a box overnight. Guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com. This is my OnlyFans, Steve. Steve, this is my OnlyFans. Right now, this is my OnlyFans. You could really see the sky coming out now. It is lightening up. At the moment. We need snow there up there in Vermont there, Daniel. Good to see you, Daniel. I don't think this storm is going to make it up to Vermont. This is very much a coastal storm. Thank you so much for putting laughing emojis in the chat. It's like a studio audience laughing, and it's like the, you know, like here in the audience of the internet here, it's always like a little bit delayed. So, oh, it feels so good. Thank you guys so much. As we enjoy the sights and sounds, it's not just the cold, no. Yeah, the dry slot's moving in, Steve. Dry slot is moving in. 10:27. I'm bringing up the radar right now, Steve. Bringing up the radar. And yeah, we're about to get into the dry slot here. It's actually still snowing on the south shore of Staten Island. Let me put this radar into motion here. Look at this. It's still snowing. Look at how it's bumping up. Look at the south shore of Staten Island right there. It's just bumping up again. Look at that. Very interesting. Ooh, Jack Spencer, your shipment from Bolivia has arrived. Awesome. That's come a long way. Wow, Bolivia. Come from Bolivia way. Wow, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Gotta go now. I'll see you later, Nicole. Thanks for hanging on out. Do you like the pop of color? Yes, indeed. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I want to make you guys feel like you're here, so. But it is nice. I'm covered right now, and I could live stream the snow here, so. It's nice being covered at the moment, and I could kind of dry off. Snowing there still, Ron? Yeah. Got some dry slotting, but it's a wet snow, and it's really annoying. Snowing heavy on the North Shore. Wow, okay. So the radar picking up a little funny there. Kind of trying to dry off everything, guys. I should go into Dunkin' Donuts to get some napkins from Dunkin' Donuts. I know they're open. I know they're open. As we enjoy the sights and sounds of Coney Island. Thank you so much for everyone who's tuning on in. If it's your first time watching this, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We're enjoying the views here at Coney. Taking a little bit of a break since I've been walking out for almost 2 hours on the beach here. And this snow is wet. The fat flakes are now thin again. It's all good, Robojacks. Robojacks, don't work too hard. Thank you so much for hanging on out. 6 to 8 inches coming to the lower Hudson Valley. Yeah, coming down at a good rate. More than welcome, guys. 10:30 in the morning. It's 10:30 in the morning, February 13th, 2024. Let's get the view of the Hudson Valley here. Let's get the wider angle lens here for our radar. Yeah, Hudson Valley, lower Hudson Valley, still getting a good bit of snow right now. The whole storm is really pivoting now. It's really pivoting. But there you go. Hudson Valley getting a good whack of snow right now. How to measure the snow, 7 inches and counting. Curious Raven, stay safe out there. New York One says that the Bronx is winning. Yes. I would say that the Bronx would be winning with this snow. I think here in South Brooklyn, we're going to get the least amount compared to the rest of the city. And then Manhattan is like somewhere in the middle. Probably the best spot to see the snow in Manhattan is going to be Central Park. So Walking Commuter did a good video this morning up in Central Park. A lot of snow, never experienced this in your life, Robinson Lopez. The snow is fun. The snow is fun to experience. It's fun. Good to see you photos from around New York. Yes, indeed. Snow, welcome to the show as we approach our 2-hour mark. So it's coming up on 9:30 now. Coming up on 9:30, or sorry, 10:30 this morning. Coming up on 10:30 this morning now. We started at around 8:30 today. So keep on hitting that like button. Let's get to 400 likes. That'll be a beautiful thing to get to 400 likes. More people can find the broadcast. More people can interact with us. And if you are new to the broadcast, tell me where you watch from. Let me give you a shout out. I'm taking a little break here in the pavilion here. I'm not walking around at the moment because the equipment is a little wet. And plus I want to do a little bit of forecasting for you guys here in Coney. And let's see, I can see the live emotes at the moment. So let's see, I can see the live emotes. Give me some hearts give me some hearts and some other live emote emojis. That's if you're watching on a phone, that's in the chat box on the lower right-hand side. I can see the live emotes at the moment. There's the snow. Here's some hearts. Here's some yay! Some celebratory things. Yay! I saw a heart in the celebratory thing. Thank you so much. Like, congratulations. Snow has brought more tourists to Dumbo. Nice. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Stephanie Noor. Yes, indeed. Snow and Dutch equals fun. Yes, indeed, Stephanie. Yes, indeed. Yes, thank you so much for all the hearts and all the congratulations. Thank you guys so much for that. Oh my God, people, I love this. Look at this. Oh, we got laughing emojis too. Laughing emojis, man. Laughing. Got laughing emojis. Yes, yes. See, I'm watching the live emotes. Yay! You guys are awesome. Remember when we didn't used to have all this up-to-the-minute information? Yes, indeed, Dennis. It was a wonderful time. Lisa UK Girl asked, did I have to shovel in this snow this morning? No, I did not, Lisa. No, I did not. But I probably am going to shovel when I get home. Got to help out my my housemates and shovel. If you're feeling damp, I shouldn't stay in a long coat. I mean, this coat is this jacket here is like for like snowboarding. So it's getting dry. So the longer I stay out here, the longer I stay covered, the drier it gets. So it's a waterproof jacket, so I'm not wet. Just my hands are wet. But it's heavy and wet, so it's annoying. But thank you so much for all the hearts. Thank you so much for all the hearts. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the hearts. But there is water all over the equipment, though, so I'm kind of letting it dry out here, including my jacket. My jacket's drying out pretty good right now, considering how just completely soaked it was. So the jacket is doing good, and now the phone is doing good. DA, welcome. Joyce says that there was a great sporting victory. Okay. Yeah, exactly. You can stop over there if I want to shovel. That's true. But yeah, my jacket's drying out. Yeah, the jacket is kind of drying out. It's meant for like snowboarding. That's the only reason why I bought it. And it's holding up pretty good, but it's just, I wish the snow was a little bit more puffier, a little bit more lighter. But yes. Good to see you, DA. Welcome. Welcome on everybody into the show. Ooh, I can see who's moderating who. Anyway. Ooh, an NYC ferry just passed us. Let's look at the ocean for a little bit here. Yeah, it is much lighter now than it was 30 minutes ago. I have to agree with that. I look Canadian today, eh? Yeah, gotta grab a Molson there, eh? Gotta grab a Molson. Get me a beer. But yes, Dumbo is all slushy. Yeah, I can imagine it's all slushy and slippery today. Yes, indeed. I need a hockey stick. Yes, indeed. Al Rutledge, good to see you. My feet are nice, warm, and toasty and dry. My Timberland boots are working out fantastic. Jeremy Nigel, good to see you. You're new to the channel. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. Welcome, 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 Jeremy. Tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We're in Coney Island. And I'm doing my best to stay here until 12 noon. Jam, welcome. High tide was at 10:22. So we're just coming off of high tide. So that means that, yeah, we were out there when the tide was coming up. That makes sense. High tide was 10:22. So, yeah, we were out there right when the tide was coming up. Got to get me a Molson there, eh? And then a Labatt's Blue there, eh? Get me a Labatt's Blue. Got to head down to Sky Dome there, eh? Watch some hockey. I watch way too much Kids in the Hall. For all my Canadian viewers, I love the Kids in the Hall. Can we say that? Can I say that right now on my live stream? Wow, there's like barely any snow now. There's like barely anything coming down now. Yeah, slack tide. Slack tide right now. There's like barely anything coming down right now. More snow here. Yes, no, the snow is mostly along the coast, Al. So Vermont and up that direction shouldn't be seeing too much of this today. I need some moose head. There you go, there, eh? There you go, Karen. A little bit of moose head there, eh? It's a great Canadian accent. I have toured with enough Canadians to get some, to know. Next heavy band around 11. All right, so we'll hang out here until 11. So this will be a quiet half hour. How many inches you would say here in Coney? Maybe 3 to 4. Maybe 3 to 4. A very generous 3, I would say. A very generous 3 there, eh? Oh, it's only 3 inches of snow. The kids can go to school there. It's perfectly fine there. Oh, that would be awesome, Karen. That would be awesome, Karen. Lots of snow there falling in Center City, Philadelphia. Good to see you there, Sunset Blue. Welcome to the show. Everything is white. Jerry, yes indeed, Jerry187. Yes, everything is white because it's snow. Imagine if snow was black. Volcanoes do that, right? Don't volcanoes do that? They spew black ash. So it was like black snow. Exactly. No, I'm Canadian. It's like being American, but without a gun. Exactly. Exactly, Deborah. SGTV was pretty good back in the day. Yes, indeed. But I'm a child of the 90s, so I'm all about the Kids in the Hall. As we talk about our favorite Canadians here. You know John Candy there. You know John Candy. That's a great Canadian there. John Candy there, eh? Yeah, John Candy with all his movies there and everything, and John Candy there, and SCTV, and John Candy. Give it a day or two, and that's true. Give it a day or two, and all the snow turns black. I'll start yelling at it. I'll make sure to start yelling at the snow later. You like my stream, Sunset Blue? I appreciate that, Sunset Blue. Oh, of course. Karen, of course. I got to, that head crusher, man. That's the best thing to do when I'm walking around. Chris Gervais, welcome. You're so jealous. Well, thank you so much, Chris, for checking on in out there in Houston. You are here live on the beach here in Coney Island through the power of the internet. You are here with me right now. I think we got a red-tailed hawk. Is that a red-tailed hawk or a peregrine falcon? Which is that? I think we got a small red-tailed hawk on the beach. I don't like Rush, so I'm not gonna sing any Rush. I mean, I was never a Rush fan. Wait, Untouched doesn't like Rush, man. No, I don't like Rush, man. I'm sorry. Man, I thought dudes like Rush, man. Nah, sorry. I'm not a big fan of Rush. We're at the point of the live stream where I'm starting to lose my mind. So 2 hours, 7 minutes into the live stream. Yeah, I'm losing my mind. All right, it's pretty much stopped snowing at this point. Do I like the hip? I forgot their song. They got that one song, right, Karen? Good to see you, George. Yeah, I mean, Russia's not for everybody. It's like, yeah, okay. Perfect time to tune in, Ben. It's where I lose my mind. Welcome. We're at the point of the live stream where I'm completely losing my mind. The snow people! The snow people! I saw Russian 79, man. I wasn't impressed, man. Yeah, I hear you, John. Oh, yeah, Tragically Hip. Yeah, the Tragically Hip. That's right. They were in the 90s. Sure, in the 90s. Didn't they open up for Hootie and the Blowfish? Hey, man, Tragically Hip's opening up for Hootie and the Blowfish, man. Oh, shit. What? As we continue to hemorrhage viewers, welcome to Coney Island, ladies and gentlemen. We're hanging out. We're hanging out. You can see the clouds now. We're getting a little bit of a change in the clouds at the moment. The only one, there you go there, Karen. We have fun on these live streams, right? We have fun, people. We have fun. We're here to have fun. We're here to have fun. But see, because I don't have a gimbal, I can just stay out here for as long as I can. And I know the batteries are good. The batteries are all like warmed by my heat. So all this equipment here is doing good. I can tell it's doing good, right? Yeah, it's doing good. Everything's nice, toasty, and warm and dry. Good to see you, Cliff Padilla. Welcome. That's right. Good to see you, Cliff Padilla. Welcome. Didn't Hootie and the Blowfish get caught for drunk driving recently? I can only imagine what he must sound like when he's drunk. He's like, $373 likes. Thank you so much, Steve LaPont. Let's get to 400 likes, people. Keep on hitting that like button. Yeah, he sings country now. Yeah, that's right. He's always saying country, but never realized it, Dennis. Hootie and the Blowfish. Hootie. His name is Hootie, right? His name is Hootie, right? That's Hootie. And whatever happened to the Blowfish? He just let the Blowfish fry. Did he fry the Blowfish? Good to see you, Pat. Yeah, we finally had some heavy snow. And it's kind of winding down a little bit, but it's going to come back in at around 11. So let's see this come back in. But yeah, he did get arrested. Yeah, he did get arrested for drunk driving. He's a big country star now. He was always a country star, but just never even realized it. He tried to call it alternative rock. It wasn't. It's either that or country is now alternative rock. I think country is alternative rock. Darius Rucker, that's right. Darius. Who the hell remembers Darius Rucker? I gotta say Hootie. We all know Darius Rucker, also known as Hootie. Hootie had one too many drinks. I'll see you later, Griff. Have a good walk with the dogs, and I will do my best to stay warm. And just having some beers. You and me, we come from different worlds. Poor Hootie. Poor Hootie. But I feel worse for the Blowfish. The Blowfish really got it. They just fried them. We could all agree, everyone, that the Blowfish got fried. For people tuning in, like, what the fuck is he talking about? He went from holding... Oh, that's fucked up. He went from holding your hands to hands in handcuffs. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I know Beyonce is coming out with country music now too. I know that's why I'm spending $18 zillion on my Verizon bill. I had to see that Beyonce commercial. It's like, this is why I'm paying all this money for Verizon, just so we can find out Beyonce's having a country song come out. What the hell? The blowfish got filleted. That's what I was trying to get at, John Lord. The blowfish got filleted. Yes, indeed. How drunk were they when they came up with that name? Dennis, it was the 90s, so, you know. No, no. George, absolutely no. Today, even, you know, George, when I think about country, I think about, you know, like Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson and, you know, June Carter and the Carter family, the whole Carter family, you know. This country today, I don't know, man. It's bootleg. Dolly Parton is even still more country, and she's like mainstream. And by the way, the Dolly Parton cupcake, the Dolly Parton cake, the Duchess made me some Dolly Parton cake recently, and it was delicious. So, highly recommend it. But Dolly Parton is even more country than some of these new people coming out. And then some of the new people coming out, all they sing about is like drinking and trucks and shit like that. And highways and you know, truck stops. It's like, okay, guys. Coming from a New Yorker who's lived in an urban environment. Come on, guys. Get back to basics. Brooks and Dunn, that's 90s country, Steve. That's right, Brooks and Dunn. That's right. This is what I love about the live stream. We get a Brooks and Dunn reference. They have a couple of good songs. Kenny Rogers. I don't know what the hell he did to his face, but Kenny Rogers. I still miss to this day Kenny Rogers roasters. I heard they're in the Philippines, though. Anyway, you don't think Beyonce? No, I don't. You don't know what song Beyonce? All the single ladies, John, is probably the most popular song. All the single ladies. Actually, Beyonce filmed a music video on the Wonder Wheel, the XOXO. So there you go. Supposedly they were filming that music video and somebody got stuck on the Wonder Wheel and they were having panic attacks and shit. 90s is my favorite country too, George. Back in the 90s, they had all the songs were like one-liners that told stories, you know. So Dusty Cole just heard on the CBC Q channel radio that Darius Rucker. You heard Q radio a few days ago on radio there? Cool. The White Buffalo, there you go. Did I ever see the Stray Cats? No, I did not. The Gambler, classic song. Patsy Cline, Brenda Lee. Now you're talking, Brenda. You stick with it. John Lord will stick with the Pink Floyd, man. Pink Floyd, they're all right. If I'm taking shrooms, I'm all down with the Pink Floyd. But, you know, I haven't taken shrooms since I was a young whippersnapper there. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. By the way, in honor of Islands in the Stream being sung, here's somebody skiing and a water and an NYC ferry. ABX likes that new guy, the Jelly Roll guy. He has that one song, right, ABX girl? Got that one song. I'm going to sail away with my wife on the NYC ferry. I will now go home and sing that to my wife when I get home in honor of Valentine's Day, everybody. In honor of Valentine's Day, I will sing Islands in the Stream to my wife. Okay, let's put on these gloves. These gloves are soaking wet. Modern country seems too fancy. Kind of, Dusty, yeah. 10 inches in Danbury, Connecticut already. That's the jackpot right there, Steve. 10 inches in Danbury, Connecticut. Leanne Rhymes. That home wrecker? Leanne Rhymes. She's a home wrecker, right? Yeah, that's right. Islands in the Stream, written by Barry Gibb. That's right, John. All right, it stopped snowing, so let's get out for a little bit here and see what it's like. Let's go down to the ocean here. That's right, JC bro. JC browser, it's gonna snow again in a little bit. Give it a minute and it'll start snowing again. Kenny Rogers in first edition made one popular of the psychedelic. Really? They made a popular psychedelic song? What? I want to see that. Didn't know about Island. Yeah, I know. I forgot about that. I vaguely remembering that. Wow, this is like maybe 5 inches of snow here, guys. This is like 5 inches here. Yeah, this is like 5 inches of snow. I try to keep my back to the wind here. Let's get down to the beach again. Show you guys the ocean. West Hartford got 11 inches. Montauk, New Jersey, 13.4. That is a big one. 13.4. Where is Montauk, New Jersey? I don't even know where that is. I honestly don't know what I'm walking on right now. This is a little deep. Feel blessed. Supposed to be in the Bronx yesterday. Nice. Yeah. No, that was crazy what happened on the train yesterday. Wow. How pretty this is. Am I taking the Duchess out for Valentine's Day? I mean, we did something yesterday, Lisa, UK girl. But probably, I'm going to take her out somewhere. Just dropped in to see what my condition. My condition every condition was in. That's a good song, Ben. That's a good song. Okay, we're doing all these footsteps for you guys, and all this untouched snow. We're in all this untouched snow now. Bupkis in Western Massachusetts. Yeah, no, it's going along the water, boss. It's going right along the water. Walking in all this untouched snow. All of this snow untouched. Just went to Central Park, can confirm snowman and sledding. Happy people. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I'm happy people are having fun out there in Central Park. All right. A very, very light snow is starting up again. Good to see you, Tina. 35 and a half more days until spring, yeah. In the northern hemisphere. Wow, look how high the tide is. Wow, the tide is really high right now. Look at this. Wow, it like really drops off here. Holy cow. Oh, I'm sorry, John. John, go shovel, my friend. It's all good. Yes, yeah. For the most part, New England's going to be spared by this storm because it's going kind of out into the ocean, like staying east. So, wow, you could. The jetties are like way the hell out there. This is really high up. This is really, really high up. Yeah, Godspeed, John. Good luck with the shoveling there. a train making some noise. It's very, very lightly snowing again. I doubt you guys could see it on the camera at the moment. It's starting to snow very lightly again. Checked out the Asbury Park beach cam. Waves were rough. Yeah, the waves are, well, here it's like it's kind of muted, but it's really high up. Like the jetty is like, you can't even see the jetties. You literally can't see the jetties. When we usually walk along the water, we're way down there. It's really high up. It's really, really high up. But I want to try to stay out here till 12 noon because that's when some polar bears are going to come out here and swim. And we want to see some of the polar bears go swimming. That'll be fun because then you can tell your friends you saw people swim in the ocean. Yeah, we're in the dry slot now, firmly in the dry slot right now. Even the clouds are like breaking up a little bit. I want to say we got like 4.5 inches here in Coney. I want to say like 4.5 inches. I tell you one thing, I cannot wait to warm up with the Duchess later. Made it back to Stillwell. What is it here? 11:01. We made it to 11 o'clock. We have made it to 11 o'clock. And unfortunately, my glove hand is like soaked. Trying to dry off all the equipment earlier. Gotta get this hand dry. You know what I'm gonna do actually? Let's try this. Let's see if the bathrooms are open in Nathan's. And I'm gonna use the hand warmer. The hand dryer, Nathan's. Look at this, we got somebody skiing. That's one way to get around. Let's see if we could use the hand warmer in Nathan's. Ooh. Ooh. Snow just ended there in the lower Hudson Valley. I think we have a little bit of a dry slot coming in, or this could be it. This could be it. This could very well be it. Newton, New Jersey got 8 inches. Port Jervis is checking in with 11 inches of snow. Wow. Yeah, that area, I think that's going to be the jackpot. Just north of the city. I wonder what Westchester is looking like and all that. Whew. All right, this is Stillwell Avenue. This is all, look how slushy that is. Very slushy. Ooh, it's going into the wind when you walk in this direction here. And it's annoying. All right, if I don't see any real snow coming back in, I might just end it. Because the wind is beginning to pick up and now it's just getting cold. Could I say hi, B? Yuck. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you like my boots? Maria, take care. Thank you so much for hanging on out. Like my boots there, they're Timberlands, because I'm from Brooklyn. And all of us Brooklyn kids wear Timberlands. And I've always wear black Timberlands, but for a while when they were around, I used to wear these bright blue Timberlands all the time. That was like my look back in the day. 405 likes. Steve LaPont, that's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the report. Okay. Let's see. Still falling on the Upper East Side. Yeah, y'all might be like in the northern fringe of this. I have a feeling it's winding down. At 11 in the morning, it's winding down. I'm getting to a spot where I could put the phone down here and I could check the radar. And it's very lightly falling right now. Nothing like before. Nothing like before. Okay. There we go. All right, let's see here. Still falling in Dumbo. Ooh. Big fat things of slush falling around me. Let's see. I'll put this over here. All right. Fortunately, some water has... Steve, Central Park looks to be locked in the 4 to 6 range. I agree with that. I agree with that. Oh, yeah. There's going to be one last thump, everybody. One more thump, and then that's going to be it. But unfortunately for me, all of this equipment, and more importantly, my hands are really cold. Let's see, should I try to go to Nathan's and try to dry stuff out? I don't know. I think I might need to end this because this is just wet and messy, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to the polar bear swim, as I am now getting very cold very quickly. Oh, it's like a fucking slush. Yeah, the tourists are still doing order in Washington Street. Of course they are. Of course they are. They always do order in Washington Street. Look at the Dumbo. A Dumbo moving truck is here. No doubt lost. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to call it. I think I'm tapping out at 2 hours and 35 minutes. I think I'm going to tap out because my hands are getting cold now and my gloves are really wet. So unfortunately, that earlier wet snow did in the gloves. Not my jacket, but the gloves. But, how crazy is this? Is it your first time watching this nonsense? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name at Dutch Moz. And make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live. So thank you so much for hanging on out with me. And I'm going to tap out and get warm. So thank you guys so much for joining me for a walk on the beach here in Coney Island and from Coney Island. Thank you so much to everyone who left super chats, hit the thumbs up on the video. Thank you so much for everyone who gave us the weather checks from all around the tri-state area. It is much, much, much appreciated. Thank you to all the channel members. And again, from Coney Island, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic Coney Island day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish your moments. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I will see you guys soon. See you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.